Hi, and welcome to the Genesis event on the King Biscuit Flower Hour, America's premier rock radio concert series. I'm Bill Minkin, and this is the second of 4 shows in which the Biscuit is taking an in-depth look at one of the most successful musical entities of all time. In the weeks ahead, we'll be hearing lots of Genesis recorded live in Los Angeles on their Invisible Touch tour. Tonight, we'll also listen as Phil Collins, Tony Banks, and Mike Rutherford talk about their solo projects outside of the band, as well as those of former members Peter Gabriel and Steve Hackett. The Genesis event on the King Biscuit Flower Hour is brought to you in part by Toyota. Looking Out for You has made Toyota #1 in compact truck sales. And by Michelob, so exceptionally smooth, the night belongs to Michelob. The Genesis event will begin right after this.
You're looking for muscle.
Looking out for #1.
Solid muscle. Rock solid muscle.
Looking out for #1.
A muscle to move mountains every single day.
Looking out for #1.
Toyota. Looking out for all of you who need muscle on the job with a Toyota 1-ton truck. It's tough enough to out-carry any mid-sized truck on the road. Handle over a ton of payload. And with the optional towing package, it can pull up to 2.5 tons. Pile it on. This Toyota's got the muscle to move it and pull it.
Looking out for #1.
Looking Out for You has made Toyota #1 in compact truck sales and #1 in truck satisfaction. Looking out for #1. You. Who could ask for anything more?
Toyota.
Let's join Genesis on stage during their most recent tour.
Need I say I love you? Need I say I care? Need I say that emotions are something we don't share? I don't want to be sitting here trying to deceive you, 'cause you know, baby, I don't wanna go. Now we cannot live together, we cannot live apart. That's the situation, we've known it from the start. Every time that I look at you, I can see the future. And you know, babe, I don't wanna go. We're throwing it all away, throwing it all away. Is there nothing that I can say to make you change your mind? Watch the world go round and round and round and round. You see mine turning upside down. Do-do-do-do. 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 Oh, yeah. Throwing it all away. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. say that emotions are something we don't share? But I don't want to be sitting here trying to deceive you, 'cause you know I know, babe. I don't, no, 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 I don't wanna go.
In 1975, Peter Gabriel announced that he was leaving Genesis for the purpose of establishing his own solo career. Phil Collins recalls that time.
The solo stuff really, it depends when it comes in a group's career. You know, when Peter wanted to do things on his own, and it wasn't so much, I think, that he actually wanted to do a solo thing. Peter actually wanted to become a bit more responsible for the lyrics, and we've always split the lyrics up between the five of us. But with The Lamb, which is the last thing he was involved with, I think he took all the lyrics on and the story on himself, because we obviously felt that the story should be written by one person. And he wrote it, and I think having had a taste of that, he decided that he maybe would like to do some more things on his own. And at that time, the group was what occupied all of our minds.
Mike Rutherford.
I think Peter left for a multitude of reasons. At the time, quite a few were personal. He was married and had some young children, and our work schedule was just ridiculous. We were never home, and there was no time for him to be home. And musically, maybe he felt it was time to move on. In those days, there were five of us in the group, so it was more of a compromise. And I think possibly one day you just outgrow the compromise. You want to move on.
Here is Peter Gabriel, recorded live in 1978.
If you're all good boys and girls and you behave yourself, you might get a little surprise. Certainly not otherwise. This one, I know the title quite well, and I think some of you will too. But I still forget the words. So if any of you would care to accompany me, you will be more than welcome. This is Solsbury Hill.
Climbing up on Solsbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. Eagle flew out of the night. He was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information. I just had to trust the imagination. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, pack your things, I come to take you home.
That was Peter Gabriel, recorded live in concert back in 1978. We'll take a look at the most successful solo career of them all when the Genesis event continues on King Biscuit.
You like your freedom.
Looking out for number one.
The freedom to plow through the mud, play in the snow, barrel up a mountain.
Looking out for number one.
But can you afford that freedom?
Looking out for number one.
Toyota, looking out for all of you who like your freedom with a Toyota 4x4. And you can afford this freedom because Toyota 4x4 start at $95.48. Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Actual dealer price may vary. Does not include taxes, license, transportation fees, optional or regionally required equipment. But it does include all that freedom for only $95.48.
Looking out for number one.
Looking out for you has made Toyota number one in compact truck sales and number one in truck satisfaction. Looking out for number one, you. Who could ask for anything more?
Toyota.
Of all the Genesis members who have launched solo careers, no one has attained a higher level of success than Phil Collins. Tony Banks talks about its effect on Phil.
He has remained remarkably level-headed through it, but then I would expect that of him, really in a way. I mean, he's a close friend and everything, and I would hope that it wouldn't turn his head too much. But then he has had a phenomenal success, really. I think the only change it's had in him has increased his self-confidence, both as a person and as a musician, and he's able, particularly as a writer, to contribute rather more than he used to, because he just, obviously, he's been told so many times that he's a good writer, And I think all that's to the good, really.
It's a question of timing, At a certain time in the band's career, we all needed to sort of channel our energies just into the group and nothing else. And as time went on and the band started to become a little bit more flexible, I was the last person to do a solo album, and Mike and Tony were doing theirs before I started mine, so it's just a question of timing.
Here's Phil Collins performing on his 1983 solo tour.
Sit here and buy my time. I got nothing to lose. Ever speak
'cause I know. See, I remember all the times I tried so hard, and you laughed in my face, 'cause I held the cards that don't care anymore. And I really ain't bothered what you think about me. All I want of you is just to let me be. I don't care anymore. Julie, I don't care anymore. I don't care what you say. I never did believe you much anyway. I only am should get out of my way. Let me by. I got bigger things to do with my time. I don't care anymore. To listen, I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. No more.
Thank you.
I can feel it coming in the yellow night. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it in the yellow night. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me. 'Cause the hurt doesn't shout, the pain still grows. It's no stranger to you and me.
In 1977, Steve Hackett left the band to set out on his own. Tony remembers it well.
Steve leaving, I mean, was, apart from the fact that, I was sorry to see him go, I mean, it really was a very easy one, that, because having done it with Peter just before, it really wasn't too difficult.
It's always bothered me that I wasn't more bothered when Steve left. It's funny when you're in a group with someone for a long time, and then someone leaves, and it's suddenly you realise you have to get on without them, so you get on without them. I like Steve. His additions to Genesis were very original, his contribution to Genesis. As I think any of the guys that have been in the band in any form of the lineups, it's all been important to the band at the time. And but I remember him leaving. I actually passed him on the street the day he left, and I stopped the car and asked if he wanted a lift because we were supposed to go into the studio to mix Seconds Out. And he said, "No, I'll call you later." And he called me when I got to the studio and said he'd left. Funny sort of. It was just funny that there's peculiar circumstances. No, I think he was getting a bit frustrated with not getting his music, as much of his music, into Genesis. It was an amicable split, but by the time these things happen, you really want the person to leave. We'd gone through half a European tour with him sort of moaning a bit. And by that time, it's like a limb hanging out, you sort of want to get rid of it. You want to get it off, cut it off, get it out of here.
Here's Steve Hackett performing with his new band, GTR.
It's 1 o'clock and time for lunch. Bum-de-dum-de-dum. When the sun beats down and they lie on the bench, I can always hear them talk. It's always been that low. Take a wake up, you gotta tidy your room now. Mr. Lewis, isn't it time when he was out on his own?
for Steve Hackett.
That was Steve Hackett performing his Genesis classic, I Know What I Like, with his new band, GTR. When the Biscuit returns, we'll take a look at the mechanics of another solo career on the Genesis event.
What have you got to look forward to tonight? Well, there's this. Maybe a little of this. But if you're really lucky, this is what's going to make tonight the best part of your day. Ice cold, specially brewed, exceptionally smooth Michelob. So pick up a six-pack, call up a friend you'd like to know better, and get ready to enjoy what you've been looking forward to all day. The night belongs to Michelob. Michelob Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You're looking out for a truck that's not afraid to work.
Looking out for number one.
Work as hard as you do.
Looking out for number one.
And when you finish work, you want it to take you where you can play.
Looking out for number one.
Toyota, looking out for you with a Toyota standard bed truck. It works hard, it plays hard, and it's easy to own. Just $65.98. Manufacturer's suggested retail price. Actual dealer's price may vary. Does not include taxes, license, transportation fees, optional or regionally required equipment. But the $65.98 does include the payload you're looking for. The biggest in its class.
Looking out for number one.
Looking out for you has made Toyota number one in compact truck sales and number one in truck satisfaction. Looking out for number one. You. Who could ask for anything more?
It was just in the past year that Mike Rutherford found commercial success outside of Genesis with the formation of his own band, Mike and the Mechanics. Tony Banks comments.
I think his most interesting success really is Mike's success, because I think it's much more difficult to come out from behind and do it. Because you don't have any of those advantages. The voice isn't known. If anything, it works against you slightly sometimes. You get an initial people prepared to listen to you, certainly because of the success of the group, but otherwise you then get a solo label, solo tag on the record, and that normally is the kiss of death, actually. It always takes a bit to rise above that. I'm glad that he's managed to do it, really, because the album certainly deserved it. Got the sound and everything like that. But funnily enough, my own particular preference is for his earlier albums, but that's the way it goes, I suppose.
And I think what's nice is that before I did Mike and the Mechanics, I was starting to think to myself, well, look, maybe I'm just not meant to have a solo career in that kind of form outside Genesis, and I was coming to terms with it, and I thought, well, for goodness sake, I'm very satisfied with what I do with Genesis, and I shouldn't complain, and it shouldn't be a problem. And in fact, probably because Phil had done so well, you kind of felt more obliged to carry on to make a solo career happen. And I just come to terms with the fact that, well, it's not meant to be, so what the heck, I'm pretty happy anyway. But what is nice is the feeling that, in fact, I was kind of right all along. My belief in some of the material I had has come right. Because I was starting to think, well, maybe I'm a bit wrong about those songs,
Here's Mike Rutherford performing with his Mechanics.
Take the children and yourself and hide out in the cellar. By now the fighting will be close at hand. Don't believe the church and state and everything they tell you. Believe in me, I'm with the high command. Can you hear me? Can you hear me
anyone can do what he wants. But it's interesting, and I think this is full credit to all of us.
The music we're doing at the moment is the music I'm happiest with at this point in time.
We don't actually follow each other's career. It doesn't get in the way of anything. We know that we're all grown up enough to sort of have separate lives as well as the lives that we live together. If you'd have said, and we've said this before, but if you'd have said like 17 years ago, you'll still be here in 1986 playing in the Oakland Coliseum, we'd have said, yeah, come on, you know, life will have changed by then. But in fact, you're constantly being surprised by, you know, we finish touring next July, and who knows when we're going to go on the road again. This isn't a farewell tour. It's not, you know, everyone thinks it's a farewell tour because we haven't announced the next one. We intend, at this moment in time, to have a break after we finish the tour. I'm going to do some kind of film, do an album before I go out on the road again next. I will probably go out on tour again on my own before Genesis go out on the road, and we'll do another Genesis album before we go out on the road. So there are plans 4 or 5 years down the line, but then I'll be 40 in 5 years' time. I don't know whether I'm going to be playing 6 nights at Oakland Coliseum when I'm 40. But there are always plans, but we always basically live day to day, pretty much, because, you know, no one wants to feel trapped by it. We do it because we enjoy it, no other reason.
Here's Genesis on their most recent tour.
All that time I was searching, nowhere to run to. It started me thinking, wondering what I could make of my life, and who'd be waiting, asking all kinds of questions to myself, but never finding the answers. Crying at the top of my voice, no one listening. All this time, I still remember everything you said. There's so much you promised. How could I ever forget? Listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want you, but I'm in too deep. So listen to me. Ooh, you must believe me. I can feel your eyes go through me, and I don't know why. Oh, I know you're going, but I can't believe it's the way that you're leaving. It's like we never knew each other at all. Well, it may be my fault. I gave you too many reasons being alone when I didn't want to. I thought you'd always be there, and I almost believed you. All this time, I still remember everything you said. There's so much you promised. How could I ever forget? Listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want you, but I'm in too deep. So listen to me. I can feel your eyes go through me. Seem to spend but I'm playing for keeps. Oh, I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want you, but I'm in too deep. You know I love you, but I just can't take this. No, you know I love you, but I just cannot take this no anymore. You know I love you, but I can't take this anymore. You know I love, but I can't take this. No, no. You know I love, but I can't take this. No.
That was Genesis, recorded live in Los Angeles on their recent sold-out Invisible Touch tour. You'll hear much more from that show in the weeks ahead on The Biscuit. In a moment, we'll be back to tell you about next week's presentation of Part 3 of the Genesis event.
This is what daytime sounds like. Now, listen to the night. Smoother, mellower, more enjoyable, like Michelob. Ice cold, specially brewed, exceptionally smooth, Michelob. So forget about the hassles of daytime. The best part of your day could be tonight. Because there's beer and there's Michelob. The difference is day and night. The night belongs to Michelob. Michelob Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You're looking for the power to take you to the mountain.
Looking out for number one.
To kick your way through gravel and rock.
Looking out for number one.
And every once in a while go screaming down the blacktop, not exceeding the speed limit, of course.
Looking out for number one.
Toyota, looking out for you with 4x4 gas turbo trucks. The only gas turbo 4x4s. They've got the power to take you wherever you're brave enough to go. And with Toyota's high-track independent front suspension, you get high running ground clearance and driving comfort.
Looking out for number one.
Looking out for you has made Toyota #1 in compact truck sales and #1 in truck satisfaction. Looking out for #1. You. Who could ask for anything more?
Toyota.
Part 2 of the Genesis event on the King Biscuit Flower Hour has been brought to you by Michelob. So exceptionally smooth, the night belongs to Michelob. And by Toyota. Looking out for you has made Toyota #1 in compact truck sales. The King Biscuit Flower Hour is a production of the D.I.Y Broadcasting Radio Network. Executive producers Bob Meyerowitz and Peter Kalf. Produced by Lauren Karasik. Engineered by Tim Mulligan and Bruce Raines. I'm Bill Minkin. Be with us next week for the first half of Genesis, recorded live in concert as the Genesis event continues. The King Biscuit Flower Hour is copyrighted 1986 for the sole broadcast and use of D.I.Y Broadcasting and may not be copied or offered for resale.